Good evening.
Good
We're
evening.
here this evening in Seattle with Osman Ysa, our director in Cambodia. He's here to participate in Seattle in the SALI program for ILI. We can talk about that. You can read a little bit about it on the website, but it's basically an advanced program for young leaders in Southeast Asia. So the relationship between the Cham, the Muslims, and the Buddhist main community in Cambodia has been good.
Yes, actually, this friendship had good friendships happened since the old time. I want to tell you that the history of Cham people about 200 years ago, they live in their own country called Champa, and this country was invaded by Vietnamese. Because of the good relationship between the Champa and Cambodia, so the king of Cambodia allowed the Cham people to come to live in the land of Cambodia after the invasion of Vietnamese into Champa Kingdom. So, because the good relationship, that's why the Cambodian kings allowed them to come, and we become like closer and closer because we live together. The Cham and Khmer community live like one community Cham, another community is Khmer, another community is Cham, another community is Khmer. So they share the same border. We don't have like one big area, only Chams living there. So a village of like 1,000 people Cham, 2,000-3,000 people Khmer, then another 1,000 or 2,000 is Cham. So we know, we understand each other.
So not living together, but still interspersed. Still closely together, even though you're in your own pockets of your own communities.
Yes.
I see.
So when Khmer people have some ceremony to do according to Buddhism religions, they just walk, do something in the Cham village in order to go to the next pagoda. So the same as the Cham people, they do some of religious work, sometimes just crossing the Khmer people, so we understand each other very well about the respective culture and religions, and also because Cham children and Khmer children go to the same school. In the past, not so many Cham children who went to the state school, but right now it's more and more Cham children. So they become very close friends since they were in the primary school. They go to high school together. They come to study in university together. They become very close friends. Some Cham and Khmer got intermarriage, become couples. And another point is because Buddhism is a very open religion. I studied some rules of Buddhism. I did not see any point in the rules about Buddhism how to discriminate against this religion that religion. Everyone in the world is friends, is like families, no discrimination. And the same as Islam, some is Muslim in some part of the world may be extreme because they interpret the way they interpret Quran differently. But the Muslim in Cambodia interpret Quran in the open way, is not the way that teaching them to become extremists. So Quran is a big thing that everyone has to base on, but the different thing is the way how they translate, how they interpret the Quran. So in Cambodia, people usually interpret the way that people in the world from different culture, religion can become very friends. Yeah, that is why we doing so good together from the old time until now. We are very friendly together.
I see that it's worked well in Cambodia. If you look at our news international news these days, I mean, certainly your next door neighbors, there have been problems. In Myanmar and in Thailand, both the relationships have not been comfortable. There's been some discrimination and certainly some violence lately. Do you have any sense of why things are less comfortable other places and why things have gone so well in Cambodia?
I think that the Muslim in the world should look at Muslim in Cambodia as a symbol. Islam, when we greet each other, we say Assalamu alaikum. Translate into English, peace happens to you, or peace happens to you. So Islam is a religion that always need peace, not need war or violence. But the way, as I said previously, that they translate the Quran is not really go to what our God teaching us. But sometimes the problem happens because of the government of those countries too. I don't blame that the problem happens from the extremists, but sometimes because of leaders in the government. Like in Cambodia, from historically from the very old time until now, leaders of Cambodia always treat Muslims in the country equally, the same as Khmer people. But maybe leaders in Thailand or in Burma treat them not in the equal way. For people and people, I think that we don't have any problem to each other unless they are very extreme Muslim. Today, there's some Islamic religious group from outside the countries that try to convince the Muslim in Cambodia to become extremists, to follow their way. But that is not the way that many people in Cambodia follow. Some extremists, because Muslim like following Islam, but they have very different many groups. This group called Sunni, called Salafi, called called Shiite, many groups, and they actually in each group they have their own view, what they need and how they want Muslim in the world to follow them. And so some of the groups, they want to do something like, for example, like they want the world, people in the world to become Muslim. They don't respect to the differences of people, different culture. So maybe some Muslims group like that. So now I can see that there are some people from outside Cambodia trying to reach Cambodian Muslim to follow their way, but that is not very successful.
And your sect, the Imam Sann Cham, are really the old group, the most traditional group
Yeah.
in the country.
Yes. Imam Sann is the group who preserve the culture and religions since Champa Kingdom. Like Cham people living in Kampong Cham in the past, I talked to some old people, like 60 years ago. The way that people in Kampong Cham practice is very similar to what Imam Sann people doing now. But the missionary, Islamic missionary from outside the country, like from Malaysia, try to make them change, and they change the way as what people in Malaysia doing now. But for Imam Sann, there's also people from outside going to them, but they still keep their own thing, their own culture that they got from their ancestors. They did not follow the new things.
You're also the only group that has kept the written language.
Yes, correct. Any other parts in Cambodia, the Cham use Java language, that is
Arabic.
yeah, Arabic, like Arabic alphabets. Use Arabic alphabet to write the language. So sometimes we cannot put the correct word from Arabic, the word for the Cham, because the sound is different from Arabic.
Certainly.
And they forgot their own script, own written language. But Cham in Imam Sann community, they still have that. They still read and write original Cham script.
And they continue to teach that to the children.
Yes.